What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are getting ready to do a little Q&A. I feel like it's been a while since we've done one, but we have so much going on anyway. I thought, why don't we sit down, do a Q&A. I feel like this is an easy way for us to connect, especially if we miss things in our vlogs that you guys want us to talk about, or questions you guys have.
Stuff like that. It's an easy way for us to know what you want to know.
Perfect.
And know what you want to see and just answer it.
We're gonna keep it quick this time. We said 30 seconds
Short
max.
answers, guys.
Per answer. That way we can get through as many as we can. And yeah, so we're jump right into it. Question number 1, when is the baby's due date?
Baby's due date is October 18th.
Let's go.
I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna have it early, like I had Haley 3 weeks early, and
Sure.
this one could come on my birthday, which is crazy, but October 18th is the official due date that we have.
We could potentially have a September baby. That's wild.
Hopefully not that early.
Yeah, hopefully not that early, but that's still crazy. It's a possibility. I am not going in any specific order, but a lot of these are about the pregnancy, so I will ask another one. Do you have a plan for the birth?
Have a baby.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. We have a doctor. The hospital's really close to where we live.
Super close, which is nice.
I haven't even met the doctor yet, so I guess once we get there, we'll kind of get a plan. But honestly, pretty similar to Haley. I'd love to have an epidural again. I'd love the same experience. Honestly, it went so well, but nothing crazy. Just
general plan.
Just have a healthy baby, healthy mom, and I will be happy.
The general plan would be have the baby at the hospital. Katie wants an epidural. Safe and smooth delivery for mom and baby. If that all happens,
we are happy.
We're happy. Are you finding out baby's gender? Yes.
100%.
We originally, for like 30 seconds, we're like, oh, it'd be so cool if we didn't and we waited till the very end.
Neither of us has the patience or want to wait that long. We are so curious. We want to plan. We're both like, you're a big planner, but I am just curious, so I need to know. So we want to find out the gender. Hopefully we'll find out in the next few weeks. We have a doctor's appointment scheduled to meet with our new doctor here and hopefully find out whether we do the blood test or the ultrasound or whatever, and then probably do like a little intimate gender reveal with just me, Travis, and Haley.
I bet there's a question somewhere in here about a gender reveal.
2 in 1.
Not doing a huge party like with Haley, like she said, something smaller, intimate, more sweet, just, you know, just the 3 of us, but we are pumped to find out. Can you guys make a video about baby names you like? That actually is a great idea.
It would be a 2-second video. Because we don't have any that we found that we like.
Maybe after we have a name, we can sit down and do a video of the names we didn't use.
That would be a lovely problem to have so many names that you can't pick. We can't even find one name that we agree on.
With Haley, it took us
like 2 weeks.
Not a long time at all. Is 2 weeks a long time?
Well, we were like looking for baby names for 2 weeks, but once we found the name, it took us like 30 seconds to say yes.
And no looking back.
But I've been looking for weeks and have not found any that we both agree on. I found one that I like, but Travis hates it.
I don't know if it's bad, but I have not looked up baby names once this time around.
Maybe I think it's usually a girl's thing that like finds all the names. Maybe not, but I think it's probably more a me thing.
Are you guys adjusting well to your new house/apartment? Yeah, I feel like we are adjusting pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the whole adjustment to the apartment life, Tennessee in general, would be much harder than it has been. So that is nice. We kind of got here and got right into things. Super busy, super quick. We had a couple trips right off the bat. And so we had no option to really sit around and be like, oh, I'm so sad, this, that, the other.
It's been so nice being around the family. I will say the one thing is a lot of our furniture has got delayed. And so that part has made it a little bit hard to adjust.
I think we've talked about that in every video.
That part is like, I want to make this very homey and like decorated and like feel so much more cozy because it is an apartment and we have nothing in our house. But as far as like the area where we're living, the place, it's been so nice. We both love it here, so that's been great.
One of our favorite candle companies, Homesick, sent us 2 candles. They're so kind. They sent us a new baby scent, and with baby number 2 on the way, we've been burning this one. It smells so good. It smells
so good. It smells very fresh. It honestly smells like very clean, like a good baby lotion. Daddy, is that Daddy's game control? Yeah.
And then they sent this thank you mom one, and I'm super excited about this one. I'm actually gonna give it to my mom for Mother's Day. It says, a house made a home because of you. comforting notes of sage and a bouquet of freshly trimmed flowers on the
It's
counter.
gonna smell great.
It's so cool. Homesick has so many different candles, all different scents. They're super aesthetic too. I love the simplistic look, so they'll go with anything.
I have one in my bathroom, one on the kitchen counter. We have this one in our room, and then we have some more in storage. They smell amazing. They look so good, and they last a long time, which is super nice.
They also have state-specific candles, which is really cool. So if you live in New York, California, you can get a candle with your home state on it. Also, guys, Mother's Day is right around the corner.
The perfect Mother's Day gift.
It is the perfect gift. So easy. You can even customize a little note on the
The
back of these.
packaging is so cute, so aesthetic, and we got you guys a code for 15% off.
Yes, it is Travis15. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go check him out. What is the hardest part for you, Travis, to settle in a new place so far away from your, in quotes, hometown in New Jersey? For me, it's not actually the location or the state, it's just the people. I obviously love Katie's family, but I do miss my family back home. New Jersey, honestly, I didn't have some huge connection with as far as geographically. But yeah, my brother, mom, dad, cousins, grandpop, grandmom, everybody. I miss Kayla, I can't forget about her. I said everyone but sister. I can just see this video getting replayed. But yeah, I miss them, but again, we are so blessed and fortunate enough to be able to travel frequently. As we're talking right now, we are supposed to go see my family in like 2 weeks. So I'm super pumped.
Fun.
We just got to see him last week. It's not the same, but we've been able to stay connected over calls, FaceTime, visits here and there. So I'm super thankful for that. So that is probably, yeah, most definitely the hardest part.
Is missing family.
Do y'all think baby number 2 will be a boy or a girl? Congratulations, by the way. This is probably the top 2 questions that we get.
When is the due date, and is it a boy or a girl, do you think?
Man, I have no idea. I'm seriously strictly guessing here because I have no idea what she's feeling or not compared to the first baby. If I had to guess right now, I would say girl.
He's on team girl, I'm on team boy. From the start, I was like, it's a girl. And then at like 7 weeks, I was like, you know what? I think it's a boy. And I have been strong on feeling that it is a boy. I don't know why, but I just feel like the sickness is a little bit different. And since I'm feeling better earlier on, that's another thing, because they say you're sicker with girls, and I'm feeling a lot better than I was with Haley at this stage in pregnancy. So I don't know, I think it's a boy. Also, everyone says you crave citrusy things and stuff like that with a boy, and I'm craving all that stuff. I just want to find out so I can know for sure, but I think it's a boy. Trav thinks it's a girl.
Yeah.
Either way, one of us is going to be right.
I was going to say, I'm happy either way,
Yes.
and I genuinely mean that, not just saying that. Part of me thinks it would be cool to have 2 girls back to back, but part of me also thinks it'd be cool to have one of each. So it's a win-win either way. We will know soon now. How many kids do you guys want, and has that number changed?
We've actually been talking about this a lot the past month, so this is so funny. I think it has changed because when we first got married and we're talking, we were like 3 to 4, and now it's like 2 to 3, and 3 is definitely, I think, our max right now. I don't want to say any definitive things because we are very young and we don't know what will happen, if we'll change our minds, whatnot, but I think right now, if we could say how many kids you want, it'd be probably 2 for Travis and 3 for me. This is my reason. Let me say my reason first, because we've literally talked about this.
There goes this 30-second timer.
No, it's not. It's going to be 30 seconds. My reason is whether this one is a boy or a girl. If it's a girl, I would love to at least try to have a boy because I would love to experience both genders. And if it's a boy, I would love to have either a boy next or a girl next because I would love my kids to have a brother or a sister, like 2 of the same gender. I love having sisters, and I know you loved having a brother.
I did.
And my brothers loved having brothers.
Michael, I loved having you as a brother.
Like, I just think it'd be so sad to just have like a girl by herself and then a boy by himself. Obviously, they probably wouldn't think that. But
I was gonna say, there's probably tons of families with 2 kids that love life.
But I think we do want a smaller family from what people would say like my family is. So definitely on the smaller side, but 2 to 3 is our number.
Nothing definitive besides probably 4 is the max. I would say that's pretty definitive.
Probably, yeah.
I saw a super funny quote, and it was like, once you go from having 2 kids to 3 kids, you leave man-to-man coverage and go to zone coverage. And I told Katie, I don't know if I'm ready to leave man-to-man. Like, if we're in the airport or in the car, like, it's 2 on 3.
I think in the heat of like pregnancy, morning sickness, when you're at those stages, it's hard to really like answer those things. Like I feel like I have to make the decision when I'm out of that stage and then decide. So.
But also we have to remember Haley will be much older.
Yes.
A distinguished, perfect
20
toddler.
months.
No, not 20 months. I'm saying if we were to have 3 kids or
yes.
4 kids, like Haley's just gonna be a perfect little 6-year-old
an angel.
I apologize if this seems personal, but I was wondering if baby number 2 was an in quotes surprise baby. Second question, if you don't want to answer that one, are you planning on finding out the gender or waiting till birth? Okay, we answered the gender one, so I'll skip back to the first one. We were originally planning on getting pregnant April, May, June area, and you can chime in on this too. Especially after we decided to move, we wanted to hold off until after the move because Katie gets sick. Well, it wasn't a complete surprise, but we did kind of jump the gun a little bit. But it's not like a huge surprise because, like I said, we were already planning on trying to get pregnant in the spring/early summer. So, not really a surprise baby, but
earlier than we thought.
Touch earlier than we thought. Travis, will you be doing all Christian music while you travel, or will it be a mix? And if so, will you be doing any music in country? So I will be doing all Christian music, songs I've written. It's gonna be with a Christian artist on tour. Now if LB, aka Lawson Bates, wants to join me on a tour one time, then you would get the mix from Lawson, the country from Lawson. That would actually be sweet. Country and Christian with Travis and Lawson Bates.
Whoop whoop.
Where can we see you in concert with Joseph Habedank? Another tour question. Super pumped about it. We have been working on the dates, getting everything lined up, and then also have been working on some of the media stuff. I just got a text today from Joseph with the tour poster, with the pictures on it, the tour dates.
So exciting.
I will say, I am only going to be at select dates, and that will be marked on the poster, just like we talked about before with her being pregnant. And Haley and already being gone for different occasions and trips. The dates that I'm going on will be listed. There'll be a little star by them, and I'll be sure to post that, and you guys will be able to see that, and then hopefully come check it out.
Yes.
If you're free or in the area, that'd be so cool. Would love to meet you guys, and maybe Katie.
I'm going to try to go to as many as I can. If they're close by or if the dates work, I'm going to try to go to as many.
I found out there's a concert like 30 minutes from us.
But we won't be there. I'm going to get the whole family to go and support.
What will the age gap be between Haley and the baby? Hey Siri, how many months is it from February 2023 to October 2024? It's 20 months and 1 week old.
20 months. We will see, depending on when baby comes. I'm due the 18th and Haley's birthday is the 17th. So I think they're going to be around 20 months apart. That should be pretty basic.
You showed Katie's family's responses to baby number 2. How about Travis's family? We honestly were sitting at dinner at my parents' house, and I looked at Katie and said, I just want to tell them. Like, we hadn't told them, and I was so excited to tell them. So I shot out a little text real fast with the picture of the test.
Like we told the family, like we texted out the photo to them. So that was fun.
They were shocked, super excited. And then how did we tell Michael and Kayla?
We sent out a picture to them too.
Just sent out a picture to everybody this time. But everyone was super excited. And then we told my extended family the same way. 2 questions. How has this pregnancy been compared to Haley's? And what has been your favorite thing about being parents? You all are so sweet. You are so sweet. I'll let you answer the first one. Okay. You're the one pregnant.
I think the pregnancy so far has been pretty similar, but there's been a few differences. My morning sickness has been more in the night and then in the morning with this one, whereas Haley's was like all day, but I slept really well. And then with baby number 2, I'm starting to feel a lot better earlier on, which has been so nice. But the first trimester with like the sickness was pretty much the same. Like I felt the same. I think I'm showing a little bit sooner with this one. Maybe it's just in my mind.
I was gonna say.
At night, my bump is huge.
I hear it from her every day. She goes, Travis, my bump. I look like I'm 30 weeks pregnant.
No, I have to come show them at night. I'm like, Trav, look at this bump.
Time of day really changes the look of your bump.
Yes.
Maybe that's normal for everyone, but in the morning compared to night, it looks like
totally different.
Way different.
Totally different. It looks like I'm like 8 weeks ahead.
I'm ready for the big bump. What has been your favorite thing about being parents?
I'll let you go first.
I guess without thinking too much about it, I think just the opportunity in general to have a kid, raise them, share things that you were taught and pass it down to them. Teach them good morals, biblical values. Try to give them the best life ever. Like, that is my sole motivating factor. Not sole motivating factor, but one of my biggest in life is just Haley, baby number 2, any future children. Like, I want to give them a safe childhood. I want to give them a successful childhood.
Everything they could ever want.
Everything they could possibly want. Like, that's just what I want to do. I want to spoil them. Katie has to keep me in check because she's like, you know, we can't just spoil them too much and they got to learn and this, be responsible. And I get all that. But I think there's balance and I just want to be the best dad for them.
It's so sweet.
It sounds so cliche, but seriously, like, I can't wait to where Haley can actually talk.
He came in yesterday and was like, I can't wait till Haley can be like, Dad, I want a snack.
Yeah,
and he's like, and I can just give her a snack.
I want to so badly give her what she wants. And right now, she can't really communicate it. But if she were to say tomorrow, Dad, I want to go on a trip. Or I want to go on a little date. Like, that would make me cry. Like, right now, like, I'm so ready to just pour into her and the other kids. But that sounds kind of cliche, but it's true. Like, I seriously just love it.
Being a parent is so fulfilling and, like, it's just the best thing ever. It's hard to even put into words, but, like, having a baby that, like, you just love so much.
She just started giving hugs, guys. And my love for her has grown by, like, 100. She'll walk up to me and go like this.
And she goes, squeeze.
And I look at Katie and I'm just like, melt me. I'm just melted on the floor. Like, she just wants hugs, but I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, it's just so crazy that, like, we get to raise a baby and love her and she loves us and like seeing the world through her eyes and her perspective and like getting to do first with her. Like, even he bought her a little toy and like she loves it. She's just going on it nonstop and being able to experience that with her and just raise a baby is just like
it's just
the most
start.
fulfilling thing in the world. Like, it makes me so happy.
Yep.
It's our life purpose is just to raise our babies and have like the best life with them.
What church are you attending in Tennessee? So Katie and I are going to Clear Spring Baptist Church in Corryton, Tennessee, and a couple of her sisters go there as well, and it's awesome because I've actually gotten the opportunity to help with the youth and lead worship on Wednesday nights, which is super exciting. That's Warden. What's up, Warden?
Warden's here.
But yeah, that's where we're going right now, and it's been really nice.
We love it. It's so nice.
Haley's joining us for the last few questions. This one says, first, Katie, you look beautiful.
Aww.
I'll second that. And then it says, Travis, are you planning on putting out an album soon? Love your videos and your family. First off, thank you. You guys are so kind. I have been trying to work on music. I will say, with life being as busy as it's been, it is hard for me to find the balance. And this is something I struggle with when it comes to social media, the content creation, music, work, family, relationships. Keeping everything in balance is hard. And I will say the last 3 months for us has been very focused on moving, relationships because of leaving New Jersey. Haley's playing her show. And then also keeping up with the content has been a lot. A lot of people think we don't work, and that's kind of funny to me at this point. It doesn't bother me, but I mean, we've been probably putting in like 40, 50, 60 hour weeks, staying up till 3 a.m., trying to turn in stuff, this, that, the other. So work has really taken the front seat, which is fine, but then it does not allow me to put a lot of work into my music, and so I have to keep that in balance, because I genuinely feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. That being said, I have started working on some projects since we've been here. I'm supposed to go to Nashville in 2 days. Hopefully I have a song coming out soon. An album is a little more down the road, but it is definitely in the picture, in the plan. So
He's been
hopefully
writing a lot of good songs,
soon.
and then he has some other stuff coming out. It's really good. Hey, do you want to say hi to everybody? Can you say hi? Give Daddy hugs. Hugs. Oh, kisses. What about huggies? Can you show huggies? How do you do huggies? Show huggies. You give mommy huggies? Oh, thank you so much for the hugs. Daddy wants a hug. Can you give Daddy hugs? Oh.
It's okay.
None for Dad.
Will you be looking for a house to buy before baby comes? Be sure and give us lots of pregnancy and baby content too. So we are in the apartment for a full 12 months. We can buy out of the lease, but it would be really not worth it. So we will be in the apartment with 2 kids for a little bit of time.
But the baby stays in our room for the first little bit anyways.
Right.
So, and Haley is young, so she has her nursery and everything. The setup works pretty nice, but it's not a long-term play for sure. So eventually we're gonna have to get a house.
I am always looking at the market, probably every day,
Every
just
day.
trying to educate myself in the area, and things are always changing. But we do not want to stay in an apartment. So I guess your answer would be
Eventually.
yes, we want to look for a house, but it won't be before baby number 2. Will Travis do a vlog while on tour so we can see what a day in the life is like? Will Travis be sharing a bus with another group? I do plan on adding some of the tour life into one of the vlogs. I think it'll be fun, show you guys the background of what's going on, where we're going. So that will be fun. Also, Joseph Habedank just got a brand new bus, which is super nice, and it is huge. So there'll be a bus driver. I think there's a keys player, myself, and then Joseph. So it's gonna be awesome. There'll be a lot of space. I'll be sure to show you, you know, not
Behind
sure
the
everything I can
scenes.
show you on the bus, but I'm sure the common areas and things like that I'll be able to show you. And then, yeah, bring you along for some of the tour and what it's gonna look like. Which of Katie's siblings do you guys hang out with the most?
I think we see everybody like a good bit, but I think mostly it would be Carlin and Evan, Warden, Lawson and Tiffany here and there. We see Josie and Kelton.
Basically
Addie
everyone
Ellie.
between church, family
Yes.
events, and just hanging out. Zach and Whitney live far away, so we don't see them as much.
But we still see them a good bit,
I know.
even so.
We got milkshakes with Kelton and Josie last night.
Yesterday, we go to Carlin and Evan's house all the time, so it's a good balance. We get to see everybody a lot, but we still have our own place.
How is Haley handling being away from Gigi and Pop? I'm honestly curious to know how much she knows and understands. It's funny because we were just with them last week, and she picks up right where we left off. All the different things they used to do with her, the games they used to play with her.
She calls them by name,
Yep.
Gigi and Pop Pop. They send her a lot of toys, and
Oh,
we have
my
a
word.
lot of FaceTime calls and
Yes.
stuff. So we keep up a lot. So I don't think she's forgetting them at all, but it is different than living close to them.
I think she would probably have a harder time if she was older. That being said, we still try to keep her connected as much as we can, and she's got so many cousins and people to keep her busy. Jeb, Judd, Warden, her mom, they're all in the living room right now. She was playing with them earlier.
Yes, she has so fun.
So that's good. That's gonna wrap up this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We do have exciting news coming out in next week's video.
My
Katie's
car.
car. We're gonna show you what she got. Give you probably a little tour. She can tell you about it.
I'm so excited, guys.
It is so nice. She's been showing her family, and they all are so kind and
It's
supportive.
beautiful.
But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If we missed your question, I am sorry.
We tried to answer as many as we can.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time. Peace out.